How's everybody? Welcome. Oh, wait, where are my headphones? Now we're ready for show time. How's everybody? Welcome to Gaming is Still Life. I'm your host, Rich, and it's been a little while. Like I said, the last time I was on, I had just blew up my last laptop. It was the Dell Inspiron 157577, and I told everybody that story on my last, I think it was on my VR news show, that I was setting it up for my birthday party, and I just was setting up Steam and Steam VR and had it all ready, and I guess it crashed and never came back. So far the MSI, I haven't really been able to test it. Truthfully, I work a job at night. I'm a waiter, and it's been busy. But I also do property management, and a house. When people leave, and you won't believe the mess that people leave behind. I'm the one that goes in there, and I have to clean everything up, make sure, fix the cabinets and stuff like that, paint. So I've been actually busy these last 3 days. So I've been doing that, and but I knew that this was coming up. So I had done a lot of recording, and I had a lot of stuff left for editing. So my plan was not to have to record so much and just edit and try to get something out every night and edit that. And at least for editing, it takes me about an hour or so if I have everything that I need. So about an hour and about an hour to upload. Well, I've been working 7 in the morning, coming back, running back home at 2:30, getting ready, taking off by 3:30 for my nighttime job for the last 3 days. And I have to do it again tomorrow. So I haven't had any time to commit to the channel, because I like to put out a video every day if I can, no matter what. Even if it's just a news show, but I like to do a lot of gameplay and stuff that's coming out. Well, I haven't been able to do that. But today, I was listening and I saw Epyx911. The title was Goodbye something, and I'm thinking, as soon as I saw that, I'm like, something in the back of my neck, just, I was like, no, and I started listening, and it was weird because usually, like, he has his whole, it kind of looks like what mine looks like now, like just green screen, like thrown up anyway, you know, but usually it doesn't look like that. It just kind of look like disheveled, not like what is normal, you know, podcast is like. And he was quitting. And I'm telling you, when I first didn't have a VR, he was the guy that I would watch, and he was the guy that I would watch his gameplays and stuff like that. He was the one where I was like, man, I want to get a computer, you know, I want to get a VR. And he was the guy that, you know, it almost inspired me to really get a computer finally, get a VR, save up, get a VR thing, and even start a channel. And I hear that he's quitting. But the good thing is that he's not completely quitting. He's starting up another channel called Your History or My History. And that's fantastic, because of two things that I've always loved was history and video games, and especially VR games. I was able to download Wolfenstein, the New Colossus Part 2 on the MSI laptop, and it runs well. It really does. But it's at a lock 60 frames per second. I'm going to do a video of that. One thing that this computer spoiled me is because I have a 144 hertz refresh monitor. Like, I kind of went all the way for my first computer. For me, it's all the way. It's not all the way, but for me, it's like a lot. I even got rid of my PlayStation. I'm talking, I've been die-hard console guy since the PlayStation 1. Like, die-hard. Computers, nah. Why get a computer when you get a PlayStation? So I've been a PlayStation guy for a long time. I finally made the switch. I'm very happy I did. But I did it. And, but now, like, it's like the perfect storm with there's a lot of things happening with the GPU market. And I don't know what's going to happen, but I'm very hopeful for the future. But yeah, like today, the Epyx911, I just want to say thank you for the service that you have done, for touching my life, for inspiring me to delve into this thing called VR and PC. And I don't do this for money or anything like that. I just do it because it's something I enjoy. I enjoy trying to help people out there. I'm not like somebody that's great. I mean, I'm not, no great editor or anything like that. I'm just learning still. So it's just, and I have a personal life and I have a work life. And if I don't make sure, at least with my job, that I take that serious, then I won't be able to afford and get the things for you guys so I can show you. So that has to be my number one priority. But the good thing is it's almost over. I only have like a day or two left of the property management for this month anyways. So I just wanted to kind of fill everybody in. Also, I did get in the mail today these, if you can see it. It came in this little case, and you open it up, and it came with this cool little, it cost me about $90 for this. I got it in the mail today. I haven't even had a chance to try it. Alright, I got these VR. Now, okay, I don't even want to take them off because I'm going to take one off. Alright. Both of my eyes are the same, but one came with like a little red thing on the end. Now, if you look at this little tab right here, it's very flimsy. Like, it's already like starting to get warped for taking it in and out. Like, when I put it in here, I'm going to have to figure something else out because it's not a very secure thing. So basically they just kind of lock like that. It's very, I don't know, it's barely like held in by anything in there. I'm probably gonna have to come up with something. Like, they have these frames that you can get, but it's like you give them your IPD adjustment, and you take these out of here and you put them into another frame, but that's like $25. I already spent like $90 on these in 3 weeks for them to get here. So these are the VR lab things. I haven't had a chance to test it, but I did want to show you guys that I did get them in, which for VR is very important. With VR it's very important because, especially with the Oculus, and with my Samsung Odyssey, I don't need to wear my glasses all the time. My vision's negative 2.0 in each eye, so I can get away with not having to wear it most of the time. Now, everything won't be perfectly sharp, but I can do it. Like, I can read things. With the Odyssey, not so good. But now I wanted something where I didn't have to ever put my glasses. Now I don't have to put my glasses back on it. Is it worth the $90? I don't know. I mean, I paid what, $800 for these. Is these worth $800? And if you wanted to get the blue tint, there's like a blue tint that they put on, it's like another $20, $30. It's just ridiculous. I already paid like $90 and then the shipping and all that. So it gets pretty expensive. But something I wanted to cover today that I was watching is something called VREAL. It's a company that wants to be, from what I hear, on the Twitch of VR. And the way they want to do it is for you to be able to go and, I guess in VR, and you could do it like a regular flat D, but they want it to where you can go and experience other people's gameplay, like say my gameplay, and it kind of experience in their perspective what it would look like. But apparently you can even set it up to where your viewers is watching it from a perspective that you pick. It could be any perspective, and then they can see some kind of, I guess, 3D representation of how you're doing it. I don't know exactly how that's gonna work, because right now the only experiences that we have that we can even get something close is like, okay, you know, where they come out with the trailers or the little 360 videos, or some of them are the 180 where like it's half, but you get a 3D representation of that. Now if you see for most of those how blurry it is, and you're not going to be able to, I don't know how they're going to achieve this unless it's going to be basically like the YouTube 360 videos, or like an area where you have a collection of those 3D videos or VR videos or whatever they're going to do it, and you just basically just pick whether you're going to be able to do it live stream. I don't see why not. But I just don't see how it would work. I do have to investigate more. I thought it was something interesting that I wanted to share, but I think that is a very necessary. And I like the fact that they made it to where you can also see it on a regular computer screen. It's just that's the biggest problem with VR, is because not enough people are able to really experience it the way I think that it should be experienced, and they're experiencing it from what I feel is like they're experiencing it from the mobile standpoint. They're experiencing it from other people that might have it. A lot of it is from PlayStation, and I just don't think that I wish there was more arcades out there, VR arcades, if they can somehow find it profitable, if people can experience that kind of VR, you know, and then, you know, want it for their home, then I don't know. I think that would be great, and that's something that's very necessary for VR to continue and grow. But we shall see. I had to get a video out today, part because of Epyx. I just was like, you know, no matter what, I'm coming home right now. It's like, what is it, 12 o'clock? I got off of work a little late. It's almost 12 o'clock now. And I was like, you know what, I'm gonna make a video. I'm not even gonna write a script or like anything of kind of points that I want to touch. I just want to make that video, crank it out, and just have a tribute, and just share and say thank you very much. I think it was important for me. I wanted to get and say something about it, and I wasn't gonna go another day without at least filling you guys in and tell you what's going on. I'm here to stay for a while, and as long as my computers work and I got internet connection, I'll be here, and I'm gonna be going. I got so much games. I lost so much footage. I got so many games that I want to try. Sprint Vector, I want to play that. There's so many things that I gotta do. I just gotta get this house out of the way. Once I get this house out of the way, please be patient with me, and I will be back to my older format, and I'll be cranking them out every day, one at least a day, or 2 a day, 3 a day I used to do. So I'm still ahead of the game. I mean, I just started doing this in November, you know, in December. It's only been a couple months, and I'm super elated to get to 300 subscribers. That's great. there's this guy. It's just weird. Like he's from another. He has another VR something, another show, and he just like constantly leaves all kind of messages, and he like nitpicks. He like goes through every video and he goes through all my descriptions, and he's almost like a stalker, and it's just really weird. That I even there's a way where you can hide or something from your channel where like he can't be writing any more messages down, and I found out he changed the name, or he started another one, I guess, or something, just so he can be able to comment on my videos. And it's freaky. And he was making and like sometimes he'll be like positive about stuff, and then sometimes he'll be sarcastic about like criticisms. He was criticizing because I used the wrong type of there in one of my descriptions or something. And then the last one he was saying, oh, everybody, it was one of my state of VRs, and he was saying, oh my god, everybody should really listen to, how come, you know, this guy's only got 300 when I got, you know, 3,000 subscribers or whatever he said. And it's just, I don't understand. People like that is just really weird that they just want to like troll, and they have their own channel to worry about. I just do this because I'm just a regular guy that enjoys VR, and I want to be able to share that and to be able to help other people that are just getting into it. And whatever I know, you know, like the VR lenses, I get it and I share that with you guys. My laptop that I just got, you know, I got that for this channel. So so there's a lot of things that I want to do, but I just don't understand people like that, and it's really weird. It's almost creepy and scary. And it's not just I just like a little bit like, you don't even know half the with my email and everything. It's just people are strange. I tell you that, and sometimes I think, you know, maybe I should be a little bit more hush hush on like where I live and stuff, because you never know with people. But I don't know, I don't want to end it on a down note. Thank you very much, Epyx, for all that you do. Make sure, if you don't, you guys should know who he is. Check out his history thing that he's doing, and I'm so glad, because it's just a comforting thing to know that he's still going to be one of the YouTube personalities that I go to. I don't care if he's talking about history or VR or whatever, as long as I'm still gonna be able to, I don't know, it's just like a friendly voice, and I like, you know, some personalities, and that's just the way I am. But thank you very much, and I love you guys, and more videos to come, I promise. All right, have a good night.